Champagne dreams on a beer budget. We all want to make the coolest videos possible, but beauty really is in the eye of the beholder. I get asked all the time, well, how good does my video need to be? Well, let's take a look. Hey guys, it's udo-ema, and you're watching Full Field, where we focus on the latest video trends and techniques and frame the conversation just for you. Back in 2012, ComScore released a research report comparing professionally produced content to user-generated content. What the report found is professionally produced content did a better job of representing information and communicating facts, while user-generated content, the more do-it-yourself variety, did a better job of building trust and authenticity. Interestingly, using the two together did a better job of brand lift than either of them did independently. The question of how good does your video need to be is really a question about production value. Production value is a mixture of methods and materials and stagecraft, or your performance. By breaking the quality question into these three areas, it becomes a lot easier to find the answer. There are thousands of video styles out there. There's live footage and whiteboard animation or time-lapse. The possibilities really are endless, and the method that you choose can definitely influence your overall production value. Take a live streaming service like Facebook Live. Now, no one expects high-end audio or studio lighting. Because of this chosen method, the audience is willing to trade the material value of high-end equipment for the added method value of immediacy and interactivity associated with that live stream. You with me? Next, let's talk about material value. The materials include things like sets and props and equipment, hair, light, makeup. When you're thinking about professionally produced content, it's easy to get lost in the trappings of all of these elements. But the materials also include your script or your message. This is arguably the most important piece of material that you have. If you have something to say that's compelling, your audience will forgive a lot of the shortfalls in the other material value areas. Stagecraft is probably the most appreciated aspect from an audience perspective. Your video is an auditory and visual medium. Your performance matters. Words when spoken out loud for the sake of performance or music. They have rhythm and pitch and timbre and volume. These are the properties of music, and music has the ability to lift us up in ways that literal meaning can't. There's this overarching idea to keep in mind. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Be interesting, be engaging, and dare I say, be over the top. It's not a vice. Here's a final thought. As you continue to grow and create, your content's going to evolve with you. You're going to get access to more materials, and maybe you're going to experiment with different methods. Your audience loves this. As you grow up as a content creator, your audience gets to see that evolution. It's an inherent principle of all great storytelling. The audience wants to go along for the ride. They want to be a part of the journey. So the short answer to the question, how good does my video quality need to be? As good as you can make it with what you have where you are. You just have to get started. The next question you need to ask is, how do I make my videos better? If you have a good source material and a strong performance, you don't need much else. A good idea, high energy, and a smartphone. There's been a lot more talk about using smartphones to make videos these days, or even making movies. Now, while I did not write the book on it, I did write a book on it. It's called CELLPHONE CINEMA, and it's a field guide for using your smartphone to create great videos. You can find a link in the description below. I hope you found this useful, and if you have any questions about production value, I would love to hear from you. So leave me a note in the comments below. If you like this video, as always, please take a moment to like it and tweet it and share it. And if this is your first time watching, please be sure to click the subscribe button to get your weekly dose of video tradecraft framed and in focus. I'm udo-ema, you've been watching Full Field, and we'll see you next week.